This here is question 7. It's on exercise 4.2. It's known as a frequency table. What frequency table means is, frequency means how often does the score turn up. So for example, we currently have 7 ones and we have 7 twos. You're not going to add them, you're not going to write them all out and add them all up to get the mean. What we do instead of adding is we multiply. 7 ones is a total of 7. 7 twos is a total of 14. 8 threes is a total of 24, because 3 happens 8 times. 9 fours is a total of 36. 5 fives is a total of 25. And 6 fours is a total of 24. Just remember that when you're doing it for the mean. Now, the next part is find the median score. What we have to figure out is how many times did we do this? Okay? To find out how many times we did it, we add up all the frequencies together, if it doesn't already tell you in the question. So what you do is you add up 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4. It should happen 40 times because the question tells us it's shown 40 times. Well, let's check it out anyway to see if all the scores are included. 8 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4, 40. So lads, the bottom line is the total number of frequencies is how many times it actually happens. Find the median score. If there's 40 in total, the median means divided by 2. It's an even number. When it's an even number, it means there's 2 medians. It's going to be the 20th person and 21st. It's going to be the average of these two. So what we can do next is, lads, we have to find out the location of 20 and 21. The first 7 are located in number 1. The next 7 are located in 2. The first 14 are located in 1 and 2. But 14 plus 8 is 22. That means numbers 15 to 22 are located in the number 3. Because these numbers include 20 and 21, the median score is 3 because it contains the 20th and 21st person. Okay? Calculate the modal score. The modal score is the score that occurs most frequently. Which score occurs most frequently on the chart? Number 4. 4. Calculate the means of these scores. Now, in your calculator, if everybody can just take out your calculator for a second, this will make this very easy. The first way is manually doing it without the calculator. Now what you do is you add up, the mean means the average, and mean means total values. The total value divided by the number of tests or the number of throws, okay? So the total value is basically all these numbers added together. So could you just quickly add up these numbers in the calculator for me, please? And you're going to get, it's 40 throws in the bottom, and what's the value on top?
130.
130. Okay, does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so it's 130. Now, 130 divided by 40 is, anybody?
3.24.
3.25. It means your average value is 3.25. We are going to show you another way of doing this. So what I'd like us to do is the following. I'd like us first to press Shift, Set Up. Shift and Set Up.
Yeah.
Press the down button until you see Stats.
Yeah.
And press your frequency on. What? Frequency on. Shift, Set Up.
Wow.
Oh yeah, lovely. Alright. Now lads, you press Stat Mode and you put your frequency on. Next step is the following. You press Shift and you see the stat above the number 1. Press the number 1. So Shift. Sorry, I forgot one thing. You have to put in the stat mode first. So press Mode and then 2. Stat. Okay? What we're selecting here is one variable. What one variable means is that you only have one record. You're only recording the values of the dice. So press number 1 for one variable. You'll get the following table. Now what X means is your value. You have one value and it occurs 7 times. So you press 7 on the other side. Then you have 2. You can just do it this way: 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And what you can do next is you can go to the top and then put in your frequency values. So I'll show you now. Here's what you do. The number 2 happens 7 times. The number 3 happens 8 times. The number 4 happens 9 times. And number 5 happens 5 times. And the number 6 happens 4 times. Okay? Has everybody managed to do that table? So, once you put this into the calculator, you get the following: 17, 27, 38, 49, 55, 64. That matches the table on the board. The frequency on the right, the values on the left. You press the AC button, it disappears. Once it disappears, you press Shift, Stat, and you'll notice a bunch of figures here. Number 4, what number 4 does, when you press number 4, N means how many numbers have you? The answer should be 40. Number 2 means the mean. Press 2, press equals, and you get 3.25. Okay? So, the first way is easier at the moment, but eventually the tables might become substantially bigger, in which case you might want to use the calculator. Okay, the die was thrown another 10 times. The mean of these 10 throws is 3.5. Calculate the overall mean for 50 throws. What we have to do here is the following. Currently, we are at a total of 130. Our total is 130. And our number of throws is 40. Now what happens is we now add on an extra 10 because we did 10 more throws. Okay, we're now up to 50 throws. Now lads, if the mean was 3.5, what did all 10 throws add up to? Multiply by 10 adds up to 35. Now it's now 165 points over 50 throws. So our new mean is going to be 165 divided by 50, and we get 3.3. 3.3.